Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we and the Sun Devils will put toe to leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Red Raiders offense takes the field to start this game off. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Give to the running back. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got an open man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quick strike complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run it to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. So Arizona State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the...
There he goes! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo.
And you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Running to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, this defense received a lot of well-earned accolades after registering 4 sacks. Last week, they've put everybody on notice, and they're doing it again here early, already registering a sack in this one.
The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Works the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. He'll keep it and go right. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Now on third down for this offense. Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Red Raider. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got it, and he can go with it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. To the ground with the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. Got the first down. Looking for more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they get to him, and down goes the quarterback, and you just cannot afford that in this spot.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Power football with the run. Turning it on! He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll do it himself. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Got his man quickly.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. And the Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. The lead is down to a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's last call as we've got a final between Florida and Georgia. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Caught behind the line. It's Etienne. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to take a shot at this DB. Pulls it in down the middle. Off and running. Touchdown, Arizona State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Using his legs, it's DeMarco. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Red Raiders headed quickly to the line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A strike downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Zings it complete to the right. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Rides the back on the option to give. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
They'll start the drive. Read option left. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Fakes the grab. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He breaks a tackle. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Sun Devils line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll try the run. Past the first down marker and still running. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. After run, now throw. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Sun Devils come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. San Jose State is putting on an offensive clinic. They built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up 14 over New Mexico. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a heat. Buys a little time. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on third. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff to the fullback. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they can't make the play on third down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the catch. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Red Raiders will snap it on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On the run, fires downfield. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week again.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.